Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Welcome to Unity Spiritual Center of Wilmington. There is so much energy in this room this morning. I thought because of the rain, nobody was going to be coming out, but everybody's coming in, and I'm so happy you're all here this morning. I'm Reverend Ellen Contente. I'm one of the co-ministers here. And it is the third Sunday of January, and today we are doing the White Stone ceremony. So if you did not grab a white stone, we'll make sure to get one for you during our meditation. So with that, I invite you to stand up if you'd like and join our celebration singers for our welcoming song. Take it away, guys.
I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing love today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing love today. I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing peace today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing peace today. I'm choosing kindness today. I'm choosing kindness today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing kindness today. I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today.
Hooray! Band, celebration singers, Justin, Mitch, and Katie. Thank you all, and thank everyone here for being here, and everyone online. It feels like a family. It's so good to be here and to see everyone. So is anyone here today for the first time? Oh, yes. Welcome. Anyone here for the second or the third time? Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you for rejoining us and for joining us again and again and again. So, my name is Lisa Keating. I am the platform host for today. I welcome everyone here. I hope you all can stay after the service to join us for coffee and conversation and goodies. And together, let's read our mission statement. Unity Spiritual Center of Wilmington is a vibrant, inclusive spiritual community dedicated to expanding consciousness, inspiring personal transformation, and nurturing love and connection. And our vision is, united in love, the world celebrates joy, abundance, and harmony. And our statement of truth. There is only one presence and one power active in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotence. And from these we have three affirmations. I am a beloved expression of God. I am here for a holy purpose. I am in the right place at the right time, right now. And today's daily word is world peace. Yay, for Sunday, January the 18th, 2026. Please read the affirmation with me. As I affirm peace, I help create a peaceful world. From the Daily Word, published by Unity in 1964, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "It is not enough to say we must not wage war. It is necessary to love peace and sacrifice for peace. We must concentrate not merely on the negative expulsion of war, but the positive affirmation of peace. Of course, I will work toward creating the kind of world I wish to see, investing my effort and energy to ending conflict, discrimination, and other kinds of negativity. But I also put my energy into creating harmony, cooperation, opportunity, and other positive outcomes. Today, I affirm that peace is dawning all over the world, blessing all people with warm feelings of cooperation and togetherness. I affirm that peace is here, even as I am striving to create it. From the Bible, Thessalonians, may the God of peace himself sanctify you entirely, and may your spirit and soul and body be kept sound. I am the daily prayer ministry partner for today. And I invite you, anyone who would like one-on-one prayer, to join me immediately following the service over in the prayer room for one-on-one prayer. Or if you prefer, pick up a prayer slip right by the prayer box over there and write down any prayer requests you might have. The prayer team will pray over them here for 30 days and then send them to Unity Village, where they'll receive 24/7 prayer for 30 more days. Thank you. And Reverend Ellen.
Lisa. Let's give Lisa some appreciation. She actually wears many hats in our community, and we are very grateful. So, yeah, today is a very special day. It's something that we do once a year. It's our White Stone ceremony. So our meditation this morning is going to be the White Stone ceremony versus, what our traditional meditations are. So I just want to make sure before I start that everybody picked up a white stone and got a pen. If you haven't, please take a moment and pick one up right now for yourself. If you're watching online, and welcome to all of our online viewers, you can grab a piece of paper if you don't have a stone, right? The activity will work the same, even if it's not an actual stone. But with that, I'm going to give everybody just a moment. How's everybody New Year going so far? Good? Yeah, good. 2026, we're going to celebrate our bliss in 2026. And let's hope that we get to celebrate a peaceful world as well in 2026. All right, so it looks like pretty much everybody has gathered their stones, got their pens. So again, white stone marker. White stone marker. So what I recommend that you do for the meditation is you can hold a stone in your hand, okay, if you like, the energy of yourself, your body, your spirit, to hold a stone in your hand for the meditation. It'll become very clear when you're going to write, so I will guide you through it. All right, so is everybody ready? All right, so let's get started. All right. So just gently settle into this moment. Okay. Begin by just closing your eyes. If that feels comfortable, you can just also have a soft focus downward. And just bring your attention to the breath. So just take a nice deep breath in, inhaling slowly, and exhale fully. Again, just breathing in calm Breathing in clarity, breathing in peace, and just exhale, breathing out anything that feels heavy. Allow your shoulders to soften. Relax your shoulders, your jaw. Just allow your body to just fully arrive in this sacred place, in this sacred pause. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to do. This moment is enough. Start to feel the energy in your hand that's holding the stone. Breathing in, calm, clarity, peace. Exhale anything that no longer serves you. Now bring your awareness to the center of your heart. If you want, you can even put your other hand there. And just imagine a soft, gentle light flowing and glowing there. Steady, pulsing, warm, alive. And with every inhale, that light expands. And with every exhale, it relaxes and settles. This light represents your divine nature, your wisdom, your highest truth. Silently affirm within yourself, I am guided, I am open, I am ready to receive. I am guided, I am open, I am ready to receive. Now imagine yourself standing in a peaceful, open space, a place of clarity and possibility. And in your hand is that smooth, white stone. It's clean, it's simple, it's full of potential. The stone represents a fresh chapter, a new way of being, a deeper becoming. And rather than just choosing a word with your mind, allow a word to gently arise from your spirit. And quietly within, ask yourself, what quality wants to express itself through me this year? What truth is ready to be lived more fully through me? There's no rush. There's no right or wrong answer. Just trust what comes, even if it surprises you. You may receive a word, an image, a feeling, or simply just a sense of knowing. Just allow it to settle into your awareness. And as you breathe in, let this word or this feeling, this image, just let it imprint itself on your heart, on your breath, on your energy, in your soul. And if you received a word, or a feeling, an image, just silently repeat that a few times. Just feel how it resonates in your body and in your spirit. Know that this word is not something you have to force. It's something you can just allow to unfold naturally through choices, through your presence and your love. And so let's just take a moment and settle into this space of awareness. Breathing in calm, clarity, peace, joy. Letting go of any shoulds. Just allow. And if you received something, quietly give thanks and gratitude. And if you're still in that space of just allowing, give thanks for your heart being open and knowing that you are always divinely guided. And so let's take a nice deep breath in. Very gently bringing your awareness back to the room, but we'll stay in this kind of low light space. Gently bring the stone, rubbing it with your other hand. You can bring it to your heart. Whatever you feel called to do. And if you're ready, you can go ahead and grab your marker, your pen, and write what came forward for you. And so let's just take a moment. Remember, there's no right or wrong. If you received many words or many feelings or images, it's whatever you feel called to put on your stone. And so if you have finished, again, just hold that stone with both hands. This is your anchor. This is the manifestation in form of that vision, of that quality, of who you are choosing to become in 2026, in this moment. And so let's take a nice deep breath in, everyone. Release. And let's do that again. As a matter of fact, let's just, if we can, bring our arms up. So breathing in, all that loving energy up, touching. And very gently release. And so it is. All right, everyone. All right, we can bring the lights up a little bit. Okay. How does everybody feel? Good, good. So we've got the beginning of a beautiful, blissful year going right here, right now. And I'm so blessed and excited to invite up one of our favorite singers, Willow. So come on up. She's going to sing for us a beautiful song that celebrates what we're going to be talking about today. So let me get this out of the way. Are we good? Yes, pure imagination. Again, let's give Willow some appreciation.
Wow. Let's give Willow another big hand. You know, we have seen her grow up here in the church, and I just remember when she was a little girl sitting there with Ann in the front, and now she's grown up to become quite a talented young lady. So thank you so much, Willow, for sharing with us. I wanted to, and Ellen gave me the opportunity to just give a special acknowledgement to Dr. King and the work that he did for this country and really for the world. And I felt very blessed. You know, one of the great things about living a long time is you get to see things firsthand. You know, people often ask, well, how do you know that? Well, I was there. Okay? And so I was there as a college student at the March on Washington in 1963 and heard the I Have a Dream speech. And as you were singing, Willow, that dream came from his imagination of seeing a world that was not as though it is. In the scripture it says he calls those things that are not as though they are. And one of the challenges we have with the law of mind is that whatever vision you see, it could be positive or negative. The God mind, the manifestation mind makes it happen. And so we're living right now in a different kind of vision that I don't think many of us loved. And the only way to challenge a vision is with another vision. So when Dr. King made his transition and he was killed in 1969, I was devastated. And I wrote a piece called A Warrior Has Fallen. It was carried in a lot of the newspapers. Later on, when my daughter was about 14, I cajoled her and my grandchildren to do a recording, and we made a video, and we're going to share this to just give another dimension to the Martin Luther King legacy and message. And it's called A Warrior Has Fallen.
A warrior has fallen. Let us honor him. Let us be still inside and remember his triumphs and his failures. He fought the dragons of his time against overwhelming odds, proudly standing in the face of racial discrimination and social injustice, with honesty as his shield, with character and determination as his mighty sword. A warrior has fallen. Let us honor him with the gift of everlasting life in our hearts, in our minds, and in our spirits. A warrior has fallen. Let us honor him. He has waged the ultimate battle and won. Overcoming the final obstacle of this fleeting existence, to receive the ultimate reward, eternal and everlasting life. In the hearts and minds and spirits of all whose lives were touched by him, who received the benefits of his counsel and of his works. The warrior has fallen. Let us honor him with the gift of everlasting life in our hearts, in our minds, and in our spirits.
You know, that was the speech at the church the night before he was assassinated. And when you see the look on his face, he knew. you could tell he knew that it was going down, as they say. But thank you so much, and the beauty of this whole message today is the legacy lives on in the hearts and minds and spirits of people just like each and every one of you in this room. People who care, people who see a new vision of peace. In the middle of war, we all know that peace will break out. Thank you, Ellen.
Wow. That's all I can say is wow. I am really blessed to have such a talented and incredible co-minister to lead this center with. And his talents just keep, every day it's like, here's something else I've done, here's something else I've done, here's something else I've done. It's so amazing. So when he came to me this morning and said, hey, I have this little video, can I show it? And I said, not only can you show it, I want you to introduce it. So, and it's the perfect alignment with what I'm going to be talking about today. So if we could just bring the lights up a little bit. It's with the rain outside and Sunday morning. I don't want anybody to be like, falling asleep. So today's talk, a vision made possible, a vision made possible. So we're in Possibilities Month. That's our theme for January. And as Dr. Herbert just shared and we watched the video, we know that tomorrow is Martin Luther King's celebration. I believe his birthday was what, the 17th or 15th? 15th. So he's famous for I Have a Dream and for what he tried to do in the world and what he did. And, you know, the truth is everything meaningful begins with a dream. It begins with a dream. And we have to have that vision to create it. Just like we did in the meditation, you had to have a vision to put something on your stone. So, you know, everything exists in mind first. It all exists in mind first. So we need to, and let me just go to my first quote here. There we go. So, and I think Sarah Ban Bredwith, one of my favorites. So she said, take a leap of faith and begin this wondrous year by believing. By believing. Well, we just saw a video about believing in peace. And so no matter what you want for yourself this year, you have to believe that you can achieve it, right? Because if you don't think you can do it, why bother? Why bother? You may say, oh yeah, you know, I really want to lose 15 pounds, or I really want to get in shape, but I don't think it's going to happen. So am I going to be motivated to go to the gym or eat healthy? No. Whatever it is I want to do, you have to believe that you can do it. Because believing is seeing. We were raised with the other expression, right? Which is what? Seeing is, right? I don't believe it unless I see it. Right? I don't believe it unless I see it, but that's not what we teach at Unity. We teach believing is seeing. You have to believe it first, and then you see it, and then you see it. Now, how can we help ourselves with that? Well, how many of you do vision boards? Show of hands. Yeah, right? So we want to see it literally, so we create a vision board. My daughter and I started our 2026 vision board. We're actually going to finish it tomorrow night, because it takes time, right? Creating, cutting out the images and the phrases and the quotes and all the things that you want to manifest for yourself in the coming year. Because vision boards allow us to see, literally see, the dream. And if I look at it every single day and multiple times throughout the day, it's a form of believing. It's a form of believing. If I can see it, I can believe it. So dreams, they're not just wishful thinking, right? We have to build legs under it, but dreams are a form of spiritual alignment. It's aligning ourselves in mind with what we want to manifest. That's what we teach. Principle number 3. We co-create in mind with spirit to create what we want. And we allow ourselves to believe that it's possible. So, what do you want to create for yourself in 2026? Who do you want to become? Right? A better person, kinder, smarter. Yeah, you can be smarter. Absolutely. Growth mindset says we can achieve whatever we want to achieve, right? We believe that we can. So that white stone ceremony is all about allowing ourselves to become what it is that we decided that we want to be, what came, forward for ourselves, what that vision into form. The stone is like a representation of that. It anchors that vision for ourselves, that quality. So one of the things that's really interesting too is when you decide, okay, this year I want to be more peaceful, right? Or this year I want to have more courage, or this year I want to have more joy. When we believe that that is who we are becoming or who we are now, we step into that knowingness now. That means anytime I'm in a situation that's not very peaceful, it means I'm going to respond differently. I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to be more patient. I'm not going to be quick to anger. Same thing with courage. If I decide I want to be more courageous this year, then that anchor, if I wrote that word, let's say, on my stone, that means, wow, courage. What does that mean? How does a courageous person respond? They speak out. They speak up. They take chances. They take more risk for themselves. And if I want to be more joyful, then I don't wait for, the next holiday to it's a celebration. I can be joyful today. No, I find joy in every little moment. So when we take the vision and we put it into something that we can see, again, seeing is believing, it changes how we live. It changes how we respond to situations. So I didn't write it in the meditation because I was doing the meditation, but I already knew what I wanted my word to be for this year because I've been meditating on it. I've been praying on it. I've been allowing Spirit to come through me and say, Ellen, what do you want your word to be this year? Because every year I would have a different word or quality that I wanted to bring out from myself. And I realized, you know what? My word this year has to be action. Has to be action. Because I have started a lot of things. Anybody start a lot of things? But never quite complete them. For some reason, I didn't like the word complete, because I feel like we're always creating. So I didn't want complete, but I wanted to take action. I realized if I took action on things, whether it's projects or going to a protest, peaceful protest, whatever it happened to be, I would do it. Right? The person that takes action doesn't think about stuff, they do stuff. Right? Thinking alone is fragile, because if we're just thinking about things, any distraction that pops up, it's like that, the squirrel, right? The dog with the squirrel. It's like you're immediately moved away from the thing that you wanted to work on. Everyday life gets in the way, and I realized that's what happened to me last year. I did a lot. I completed a lot of things. I would say I was successful in my life. But specific things that I said I really want to finish and do are left not finished because I didn't take action on them. Is anybody out there can relate to this? You didn't take action on something? Yeah. So when we think it, and then we write it, and then we speak it, it anchors the intention. Right? It gives it weight. That's what the stone is. That's why the stone is a beautiful, manifestation. It's because it anchors the intention. And I would say put the stone where you're going to see it every day. Right? I used to carry one around in my purse. Now I keep them on my desk, and I've got multiple stones all over my desk so I can see it. Just like my vision board is literally right across, it's on the wall across from my desk, and I can see it. And I'm excited to say that a number of the things that I put on my vision board 2 years ago are now manifesting. Things have already, and now things I see them, that they're happening, because every day I look at them. Because when we take those inner wishes and we express them out into the world, right, then we strengthen our determination. Again, it's engaging our minds, our hand, and our voice. So what I'm going to recommend everybody does after the session today, it is Sunday, it's not a Monday through Friday session, it's Sunday service, is you tell somebody, right, what your intention is, what your word is. Because we have to move from just wishing it to actually living it, to actually living it. I did something very courageous in our women's group when we were talking about intentions, is I said, you know, one of the things that I want to do this year is stand up. I want to do stand-up comedy. And I realized as soon as I said it out loud, I was setting an intention and I was making an agreement with the universe, and I had now a group of people to hold me accountable. So here's our affirmation for today, which is, I envision my future bright with unlimited possibilities in sight. Let's say that together. I envision my future bright with unlimited possibilities in sight. So you've got the word, maybe, right? Or you've got a dream, you've got the vision board. Maybe you've even started a plan. Here it is, the third week of January. You probably already started a plan for what you want to accomplish. You know, but here's the truth. By February, most of those goals, they're done, right? You've just given up. You're like, eh. January is the #1 highest month for gym memberships, right? Whenever I go to the gym after the holidays, I'm like, where did all these people come from, right? I can't get on my treadmill. Usually I come to the gym and it's empty. You know, in a few weeks I'll go there again and it'll be empty because February is the highest month for people to drop their gym membership. Because, right, a vision and a dream, it takes more than just a wish. It takes a plan, but you don't have to have a full 12-month plan to achieve your goals. Right? You don't have to. So here's another great quote along the lines of that. Ooh, how did I get there so far? There we go. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase, right? Martin Luther King said that. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Right? I literally can't see. So of course I can't see the whole staircase. And we're not supposed to see the whole staircase. Martin Luther King did not say, I have a plan. He said, I have a dream. He had a dream and he had faith and he had vision for humanity, but he had faith in God. He had faith in God. He said, with this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. When I read that, I was like, oh my God, today do we need that more than ever. More than ever. Transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. So whatever your dream is, whatever your goal is, you don't have to see the whole virtual staircase. Right? You don't even need to see all the possibilities to know they exist. We don't know all the possibilities. Many of us have arrived in our lives in places that we were like, I didn't even know this was possible. I didn't even know that this was something that I even wanted. And we just need to take the next conscious step in faith, right? That first step, and know that the next step is going to arrive, and the next step is going to arrive. So whether you're healing from an illness, or recovering from surgery, or you're writing a book, or you're going to stand up, right? Whatever it is, whatever your next adventure is, right? Trust that that staircase is there for you. It's all about staying centered in our spiritual principles because we are co-creating our future as God. And we have to keep the faith and just keep believing in our dream. So, let me put one thing down. I have my other hand here. All righty. So here's the other quote. So again, John Lennon, perfect quote for what we're talking about today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one, right? We're all dreamers. We're all dreamers. And here's the truth. When enough individuals, when enough of us have this consciousness, right, and we embody a higher consciousness of peace, communities shift. The culture shifts. The world will shift. But as we know, it starts with us. It starts with us individually having that daily practice of peace, of a peaceful consciousness, of responding differently with discord. Using our breath to do that, taking a couple deep breaths. So we have to dream, we have to believe, and we have to do. So one of the things that helps me is paying more attention to positive and good news stories. Right? Unfortunately, I'm still kind of addicted to the news. I have it on all the time. I think part of it is I just want to be informed about what's going on in the world, but I realize it's like, right, that energy vampire. So I need to bring myself back up and believe in my dreams, believe in a positive future. So I like to watch and listen to and read good news stories. So I subscribe to 2 newsletters. One's called Positive News and one is called the Good News Network. And so I clicked on one of the things yesterday that I was reading, and there was a story about Walk for Peace. These monks started in Fort Worth, Texas, a 120-day, 2,300-mile journey from Texas. They're on their way, as we speak, to D.C. They were outside of Charlotte 2 days ago. I don't know where in North Carolina they are actually today, but they're making their journey to D.C. to raise awareness of peace, loving kindness, and compassion across America. And an abandoned dog had found them on their journey and literally started walking with them and has been walking the entire journey with them. He had a couple of, I think he was in a doggy hospital for something, and then he was recently rejoined. Now, here's the good news. You can go to Facebook. You can find Walk for Peace. You can sign up and be able to post about their journey. But the interesting thing they said was that for them, peace strengthens just like a muscle does when it is forced. Like when you are dealing with resistance, that's when peace strengthens, by being used under resistance. And I really thought about that. Because how do you walk peacefully when there's so much resistance? Just like what we're experiencing today, right? In Minneapolis or in other places. Peaceful protest against resistance. That's what strengthens peace. And they set their intention daily. They literally get up every single day. They set an intention for peace. They write it down. They speak it aloud. And they promise themselves, no matter what, we are going to be peaceful. And I thought, if they could do it, we could do it. Absolutely. So mind, hand, voice for peace. So what are our lessons today? Well, first of all, our lesson is dream big, but focus small. You need to take intentional actions, small intentional actions. And we're always co-creating. But again, consciously co-create what you want, right? Subconsciously, we can create a lot of things we don't want. So consciously and intentionally create what you want. So be intentional, be focused, be joyful, be. Just be. So let's finish with our affirmation today. Together with me. I envision my future bright with unlimited possibilities in sight. And so it is. Namaste. All right, so it is that time for our intentional giving from joy, love, prosperity, and abundance. And for those of you that are new, we offer many different ways to support Unity Spiritual Center. We've got our welcome team coming down the aisles, and you can put in whatever you'd like to share. And if you do give online, we have these green cards, which I left in my bag over there. But there's green cards with beautiful prosperity quotes that you can put into the basket energetically as well. So let's do our muja. There we go. I said thank you, Jose, for the green card back there. All right. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I give, and all that I receive, and so it is.
I am the heart, I am the hands, I am the voice of spirit on earth, and who I am and all I do is a blessing to the world. You are the heart, you are the hands, you are the voice of spirit on earth, and who you are and all you do is a blessing to the world. We are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of spirit on earth, and who we are and all we do is a blessing to the world. Be a blessing to the world.
I know that the blessings in this basket and those online go forth to heal, prosper, and bless. And I know that each and every one of us hold in our hearts and our minds our intention for a joyful, peaceful planet, and just allowing Unity Spiritual Center to be your home. And with that, I release my word in gratitude, and together we say, and so it is. Thank you. Okay. So I think it's time to invite Willow back up. Let's give her some appreciation. Send her lots of love.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me. No one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no
will go. Yes. We can go as far as we decide, right? And then take action. Woo, what a service today. Absolutely. So I want to, first of all, let's celebrate and acknowledge our welcome team and our hospitality. I know our hospitality team is getting ready for you in there, but if you are in those teams, on those teams, stand up and let's celebrate you, acknowledge you. Thank you. Woo-hoo. Thank you. Our sacred teams are sacred to all of us, and I encourage everyone to, try out a team. See which team calls to you. Set that for an intention this year. So I also want to acknowledge everybody that put today's service together. Oh, yes. Well, I think celebrating our bliss in 2026 is our new theme. I think one of the days we're going to need to come over and take down all of 2025s and put them in maybe a scrapbook or whatever those are called, a memory book, and then we'll start fresh for 2026. So hopefully by next week we'll have all that ready for you. What else do we have up there? Yes, there's my celebration teams that put today's service together, so give them some appreciation. All right, yes. Again, for those of you that are new, if you need some assistance in coming into the building, we do have some spots open in the front, so you'll see a cone. And if you don't, just park in our parking lot on the side. Okay, so I do have a couple of other things that I do want to announce. We don't officially have announcements anymore, but that doesn't mean that you can't find out about all the wonderful things that we have going on here at Unity Spiritual Center. First and foremost, please read the e-blast. We put all of the things that we do in the e-blast. It comes out every single Friday. We have flyers in the community room for everything that we do. And we have a town hall right after service. So I encourage all of you to come back for town hall because you'll hear about a lot of new things that we're going to be doing. And we really encourage everybody to come in for that. So, did I mention the survey? No. So here's another really important thing. We want to know and we want to hear from all of you in terms of what kinds of programs do you want? What kind of music do you want to hear? What do you want your spiritual center to be? So we have a QR code on the table out there for all of you smartphone people. Take a snapshot with the QR code. It'll take you directly to the survey. We also have the paper kind for everybody else, but it would be a lot easier if you could do it electronically. But please complete it so that we can really have a good sense of, what you want to see in 2026. And the other really important announcement is we have booked an incredible performer. This all happened literally the last couple of days. Next Sunday, 12:30, after service, we have a concert with the soul-stirring Motown legend, Eddie Watkins Jr. I am so excited. As soon as we booked this, I literally started telling all my friends, share the Instagram, the Facebook, both everywhere. So please, there's little flyers that you can take with you. It's next Sunday. It's literally a week from today at 12:30. It's only $20. It is literally only $20, and I want this room to be sold out. So please tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell everyone. This is really an incredible opportunity for all of us. So with that, I believe that's the end of the announcements that we don't do anymore, unless I miss something. But before we finish our service today and do our prayer for protection, I wanted to share a piece, I don't know if you want to call it a poem, but a peace prayer that I pulled off of the Walk for Peace website. So I invite everybody just to take a moment, take a nice deep breath. And if you feel comfortable and if you like, just go ahead and close your eyes. And let me read this to you. Okay? May peace, loving kindness, compassion, and healing grow across this world like the first light of dawn, gently touching every life, every home, and every heart that needs it. May we find peace in our lives, not as a distant dream, but as a quiet presence here and now, in the small sacred moments that make up our days. May we find it in the soft breath between worry and calm, in the choice to speak with gentleness, and in the brave decision to let go of what we cannot change. May peace find those who are hurting, bringing a comfort they didn't know was possible. May it reach those who carry anger, softly melting what has hardened. May it embrace those who feel alone, reminding them that they are forever held by a love much larger than their loneliness. May peace grow within us, spreading the way warmth radiates from a shared fire, the way hope rises when we are shown unexpected kindness, and the way love blossoms when we finally let our walls down. May peace touch every corner of this world and the vast universe we share until there is more light than darkness, more connection than separation, and more love than fear. And may you and all beings be well, happy, and at peace. And with that, I invite everybody to get up and make a circle for our prayer for protection and our peace song, which I hope will have a little bit of a different meaning for all of us today. Yeah, I can print it. Yeah. Okay, let me get up here. Wow. Before we move into our prayer for protection, I want everybody just to feel the person next to you. Feel their hand. And I know however you can, just make a connection. All right. So, our prayer for protection. Ready? The light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God folds us. I am the love of God. The power of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And let's take this peaceful, loving energy and radiate it out into the world, knowing that not only does peace begin with me, but this is how we change the planet. Have a beautiful rest of your Sunday. Enjoy fellowship and come back for town hall. Namaste.